IndieGoGo campaign is to help with all of our moving costs for our long time coming new studio. We've been in the same place for almost 18 years and we've been growing and expanding, and this is the new place, and hopefully the place that Classic Tap will stay until its very last day.
I've been dancing here for, I think, 14 years now. I'm super excited, one, because it'll be a little bit bigger than what we have now, for sure.
Especially in tap, it's really claustrophobic being in a tiny room with like 13 people, and so I'm very excited to have a bigger tap room.
I believe it will mean growth in size of classes, but also in the dancers, because I often see that they move small because of the small space we're in, and I think moving will give them a chance to grow as dancers.
My daughter Claire, who's now 15, has been dancing here since I believe she was 3 years old, and I've come to learn a lot about dance, and she's spent a lot of time here. She's actually grown up here. The move into the new space is going to be great for them. It'll give them more room to breathe, the students more room to mill around afterwards and to interact, and to be more of a home, because a dance studio becomes a little bit of a home away from home, and having a little bit more space, more parking, a better structure, warmer, etc., is going to be a great thing.
We are going to mostly use the funds for the flooring. And so every dancer knows that flooring is the most important thing, mostly because of the impact on a dancer's joints, bodies in general. We need a sprung floor that has a little bit more cush, so every time they're dancing, they are softening that blow to their joints and their bones and their muscles. Also, of course, for sound, we are first and foremost a tap dance studio, so we want to make sure that the sound is quality.
It's not slick, and so like for ballet and other dance forms where you're turning a lot, it'll be, again, safer, and I think will help them grow as dancers again, because most places they're going to go is going to have Marley, and they need to know how to dance on it, because it's very different than dancing on wood.
I dance because, well, first, it's a really fun form of exercise, and it's also a great way to make new friends and get to know different people from around the area that I wouldn't have known otherwise. And it's also just a great escape whenever you're stressed out or something from school, or just need a break from something. It's a really great, safe place to come.
My oldest daughter started when she was 4. So we've been here a really long time. Initially we brought her here just for the fun of taking dance classes, but over the years we've figured out that dance has taught them self-confidence, it's taught them self-discipline and perseverance when things get hard, to keep going, keep trying. But I think the best thing, the thing that we like the most out of everything, is that you get to know all the kids in your child's dance class and all the parents, and then everybody feels like family. So there's a real community feel.
The main reason dance is important to me is that it helps me manage my mental health. I notice the same thing with my students, that they come in here and I can see the stress and everything just falling away, being able to put out emotions and things they're dealing with that sometimes they can't into words.
I like to dance because it's like a stress reliever for me, and I like to tell stories on stage, and it's where I can just really be myself, and I don't have to worry about any of the other things that I'm dealing with.
This studio is about dancing and technique and great people. I grew up doing sports. My son plays baseball, and I realized dance it takes more work and they get less performance than baseball. Baseball, it seemed like we practiced a little and played a lot of games, where dance, they practice a lot and they have 1 or 2 recitals a year. And it's a different type of discipline, no better or worse than sports, but it's the kind of thing that you want your child involved in. And it's been to watch her grow, to give her a schedule, to give her discipline, and the people that work here have been really big influences in her life and really positive role models. And her friends from here are some of her closest friends in town, even though they go to different high schools. It's broadened her social circles, it's broadened her exposure to so many things. It's just been a great experience.
Music and dance had a huge impact on my life, and luckily I have been able to share that with others. And it's definitely a family thing. It's gone all the way through our family, and now it's onto the Classic Tap family, that as teachers, we're not just dance teachers. We're not just teaching the art of dance and making dancers. We're moms, we're counselors, or mentors, and sometimes we're the structure. You know, we're the hard voice that teaches a student essentially how to behave in a classroom atmosphere, and also, you know, give them pride in themselves and help them reach their own goals and meet their own expectations. So dance to me is huge.
Good reason to donate to the studio is for anybody who wants to support the arts, or even to support something like physical education for children, or maybe they have a passion for health. If you would want to donate towards any of those causes, I think Classic Tap would be a really good place to use those funds.
You know, we're a small local studio, and we try to keep our prices reasonable so that we can teach anyone and everyone who wants to dance. But there's things that we need to be successful as a business and to be able to do that, and your support is helping us achieve our goals and keeping these kids dancing, so thank you.
We literally could not do it without the support of our friends and our families. So thank you very much for all your help and support, and know that it is very appreciated, and we can't wait to start this new journey.